Hey, what is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video, my sports Gematria. In this episode, we're going to do my news Gematria. We're just going to look at some numbers for Ivana Marie Trump, who had recently passed away this week, ex-wife of former President Donald Trump. So let's just look at some numbers that I wrote up the day of the passing. Just some coincidences. If you're mad at me for doing this, putting some numbers together, if you think it's disrespectful or it's unpolite, forgive me. It's not my intentions. I just do this, this numerology, number, math stuff for sports. I do it for fun. Take it for a grain of salt. And if you're easily offended by this, it's most likely because you're standing on an emotional standpoint versus a logical one. So please keep your emotions at bay if you can, if you're able to. But Ivana Marie Trump. Let's go ahead and look at some numbers that I put together for her passing. Just some quick things, nothing crazy. Bring it up here a little bit bigger. So Ivana Marie Trump. So first, to start off, the words ex-wife of former President Donald Trump sums to 182. I have a 182, 218, 812, 128 bias club that I've been putting together for quite some time. If you're on my YouTube channel, you go to playlists. This video that I'm doing right now of Trump is going to be in the My News Gematria. But if you click on the Gabby Petito case, there's over 40 videos here. And all of them, every single one of them, all the way from Blink 182, all the way to Big Brother 23, the TV show, to Tyson Fury, to Squid Game, to Sarah Jessica Parker, to the Los Angeles Rams, to LeBron James, to Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, to I don't know, there's a bunch of stuff here. There's over 40 videos here. Snoop Dogg and his mom passing, Kyle Rittenhouse, Bob Saget, and there's just a bunch of numbers here that I call it the 182, 218, 812, 128 bias club. These numbers come up ad nauseum in a lot of different subjects, and it started with Gabby Petito. Where's Gabby? So click on that playlist if you don't know about that club. But anyway, we'll get back to this phrase, ex-wife of former President Donald Trump. To start this off, though, she passed away at the age of 73. And if we write out her name, including her middle name, Ivana Marie Trump, it sums to 73. Ivana Marie Trump. Ivana Marie Trump, 73. Passes away at the age of 73. And it was also a day leaving 73 left in the Hebrew civil year. So at the age of 73, we use a ancient Hebrew practice called Gematria for her name, Ivana Marie Trump, which sums to 73. And she passes away on a day leaving 73 left in the Hebrew civil year. I made a post the other day about her ex-husband, Donald Trump. It was a couple days prior. I made a post about how the words Trump in prison sums to 76 and 77. And Donald Trump, of course, turned 76 years old this year in June. And, of course, will be 77 next year. Could we possibly see Trump in prison during this age difference of 76 and 77? There's definitely a huge campaign for it going on right now. And Ivana Marie Trump passes away 7 months and 6 days till her next birthday, kind of like 76. And her next birthday would be her 74th birthday. The number 74 and 47 has come up quite a bit in July, not only just for July 4th with that shooting, but then a couple of days later on the Hebrew side of the calendar when it was 7/4. I did that video. I'll go back. Go to the news. I did America Stonehenge, the falling of Stonehenge mural, or whatever you want to call it. But and then it measures 7 months and 6 days till her next birthday, her 74th birthday, or a total span of 7 months and 7 days. So it's a 76, 77 thing going on from the day of her passing to her next 74th birthday. And I was already talking about those numbers, 76 and 77, a few days prior to this. So I thought that was interesting. The Dawn and Ivana met in the year 1976 and got married in the year 1977. So you see the 76, 77 again. Donald Trump is currently 76 years old, will be 77 next year. Trump in prison, some to 76 and 77. There's definitely a campaign going on in mainstream media to get Trump in prison. And then his ex-wife passes 7 months and 6 days till her upcoming 74th birthday, or a total span of 7 months and 7 days, like 76 and 77. So they originally met in the year 76, got married in the year 77. And the date of their marriage was April 7th, written 4/7 or 7/4, 47 or 74. At the time in 1977, if you measured from Ivana's birthday to the wedding date, it was a total span of 47 days. Her birthday was 2/20, 1977, and then they were married 4/7, 1977. So it's 46, or a total span of 47 days. 1 month, 18 days, or a total span of 1 month and 19 days. And her full maiden name before she took on the name Trump, Ivana Marie Selikova, equals 271, which is the 47th prime number. And, Trump did announce he is running for president for 2024. He is the 45th president. Joe Biden is the 46th. If Trump wins in 2024 and doesn't go to prison, does that make him the 47th president, even though he was already the 45th? But because there's a gap with Joe Biden in between, does it make him the 47th? I would suspect probably. But to keep it going, she passes away 144, or a total span of 145 days since her last birthday, since her 73rd birthday. Donald Trump was born on the 14th of June, written 14/6. So you have this 144, 145 days since her last birthday. She was married to Donald Trump, who was born on the 14th of June. Looks like a 146, 145, 144, 145, 146 pattern. And then the day that this happened, the Daily Mail, they have their headlines. Of course, it's been changed since, but Trump was quoted saying she was a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman, which sums to 146. Born on the 14th of June, 14/6. She passed away 144. Total span 145 days since her last birthday. The next number, of course, would be 146. The words ex-wife of former President Donald Trump sums to 416, which is just an anagram of 146. So let's just take that, copy, paste. So I started off with the 182, and this also sums to 416. Donald Trump was born on, or his birthday was the 14th of June. 146, 614, which is just an anagram of 416. Just an anagram of 416. The 182 Club. But you know what? This number also sums to 178. Ex-wife of former President Donald Trump sums to 178, just like the words wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman sums to 178. So they should actually share that. They both share that 178. Ex-wife of former President Donald Trump, wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman, 178, 178. Wonderful, beautiful, amazing woman sums to 146. Ex-wife of former President Donald Trump sums to 416. They're just anagrams of each other. 502, 520, anagrams of each other. The only difference in numbers is the 182 here and the 371 here. The 182 is interesting because I told you, about I've been following that number pattern in over 40 videos. So that's interesting to me, probably to me only. But the 371 is very interesting to me as well. And the reason why the 371 is interesting to me is because it's a reflection of 173. And the last time Ivana was actually seen in public, it was actually June 22nd, 2022, is what the Daily Mail had said. The last time she was seen in public was on June 22nd, 2022. June 22nd, 2022 is the 173rd day of the Gregorian year, which is simply just a reflection of 371. So I thought that was interesting. And then to keep it moving, their son, Eric, on that same day, quoted in the Daily Mail, says she was an incredible woman. Incredible woman sums to 147. The day of her passing being the 14th of July, written 4/7. We know it was 144, or a total span of 145 days since her last birthday. We know Trump connects to 146 with his birthday, as well as ex-wife of former President Trump, 416, as well as wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman, 146. But then you have an incredible woman, which sums to 147, and her passing on the 14th/7. So 144, 145, 146, and 147. Seems like they're just counting out the numbers. As weird as that may sound. The 45th president of the United States was married to Ivana for 13 years. If you write out the number 13, it sums to 45 and two of the four base ciphers. It's been a total span of 45 years since their wedding date. When they divorced, in the divorce settlement, it included a 45-room Connecticut mansion. And from the wedding date anniversary of April 7th to the date of her passing, July 14th, is a total span of 99 days. Okay. And the number 13 also sums to 99. So 13 sums to 45 and it sums to 99. 45 and two of the four base ciphers and 99. So a total span of 99 days from their anniversary, or what would have been their anniversary, to the day of her passing. And then, of course, all the 45s that go with it. The 45th president. It's been 45 years since their original wedding date. When they did get a divorce, it did include a 45-room mansion. So it was 98 days, or total span of 99 days from what would have been their wedding anniversary to her passing. In the words Ivana Marie Trump, sums to 98. Right. Age of 73. On a day leaving 73 left in the Hebrew Civil. 98 days since what would have been their wedding anniversary. And so to conclude, from Ivana's birthday to Donald's birthday, if you look at the total span, so her birthday is 2/20. We'll do, and then his is 6/14. So from 2/20 to 6/14, it's 114, or a total span of 115 days. So it's 115 days total between their two birthdays in a calendar year. And the day of her passing just so happened to be the 15th day of the 11th month on the Hebrew civil side of the calendar. And for you Hebrew calendar people, yes, this is a leap year. Okay. So there's 13 months instead of 12 in the Hebrew civil side of the calendar, which means this would be the 11th month. So yes, it's the 15th day of the 11th month for the Hebrew civil side, written 15/11, similar to 115, it being a day leaving 73 left in the Hebrew civil year. Her name, some says 73. She was 73 years old. It just all kind of coincidentally connects together. But that's what I have. That's what I wrote out the day of the passing. So some of the stuff may have heard of, some of the stuff you may have not heard of. But I take it for a grain of salt. It is what it is. Just connecting some numbers. Just wanted to give you my take on it, or the take that I posted up on my Patreon 2 days ago. So yeah, hopefully this was interesting, enjoyable. Like I said, I wasn't looking to make fun of or diss anybody. So if you're emotionally mad at me for doing something like this, you shouldn't be. This is just me playing around with some numbers, no big deal. But I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I really appreciate the support for those of you who do support me. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. And hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And thanks for watching again. Appreciate it.